Welcome to round one, game number 2 of the playoff series. Yesterday was a very unique day, but let's take a look at where we are today. Today, Minnesota placed game 2 at home, leading 1-0 over the 64 Phillies. The 71 Pirates 1-0 over the Dodgers. The Expos 1-0 over the Astros. And the Oakland A's 1-0 over the Cleveland Indians. Yesterday, Minnesota won with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th. The Pirates won with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 4th by Roberto Clemente. The Expos won on a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 10th. And the Oakland A's won on many home runs as they won 14-3 over Cleveland. It wasn't even close. Taking a look now, we're about ready to go. We're going to take a look at the playoffs. 1-0 Minnesota. As the stats you can see there, 1-0 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. As you can see, only their top 4 hitters. That's the game we're going to have today, the Dodgers and the Pirates. At Three Rivers, 1-0 Expos. As they came back to win the game. It went 10 innings, and the Expos won 7-4, 1-0 Expos. And the Oakland A's just blew out Cleveland 14-3. The different pitching matchups today are this: Chris Short against Mudcat Grant. Will Hershiser for the Dodgers against Doc Ellis. That'll be the game we have today. Nolan Ryan against Jeff Fassero. And Dennis Martinez against Mark Mulder. Dennis Martinez in Cleveland, Mark Mulder in Oakland. All right, we're about ready to go here. This should be a good day. You can see the playoff tree. 1-0 Twins, 1-0 Pirates, 1-0 Expos, 1-0 Oakland A's. As we're about ready to go, we are going to go. Remember the first pitch glitch. And already a ball. Let's take a look at Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Should be a good game, Three Rivers. Let's go there now. So here come the Dodgers. Steve Sachs, Hatcher, and Gibson to start off the first inning. And here's Doc Ellis. And Ellis a ball already, and that'll be a high pop fly to right field. And that'll be foul. Here at Three Rivers Stadium. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sachs. High pop fly, center field. Underneath, I believe this is Al Oliver, and that'll be a catch, 1 out. Al Oliver is the only man ever to wear number 0. Here is for 0 for the Phillies. Here's Hatcher, Mickey Hatcher in right field. And Ellis, that'll be on the ground. This should be second of first, 2 outs. 2 outs. And here is Kirk Gibson, left field. He's hitting .250 in the playoffs, 1 for 4. I was going pitch by pitch instead of what I should have. It would have been a strike right down the middle. So Doc Ellis is working very aggressively now. This will be outside, 1-1. 2 outs. And yesterday it took a while for the runs to come on, and that's going to be a base hit. So that'll be a base hit there. The Dodgers get on first. And that's Kirk Gibson. You know, any sort of run is going to be big. Mike Marshall, 0 for 4 in this series. And that's going to be a ball. So Doc Ellis now. That'll be a high pop fly. I think it'll bloop, and it will. It'll be a base hit. And it'll be first and second. And they're booing because that's usually what happens is they can't get the third out. Here's Rick Dempsey, 1 for 4. Dempsey, inside ball 1. LA nothing, the Pirates nothing. A swing and a miss there, 1-1. Rick Dempsey 1 for 4 in this series. They'll take that one for a strike. Ellis 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. The pitch. And it'll be low, 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs. Can Dempsey get somebody in? No. Full count. They walk him. It'll be the bases loaded for Pedro Guerrero. The 3-2. Struck him out, and that'll be the end of the inning. They go to the bottom of the first inning. The score, LA nothing and Pittsburgh nothing. Bottom of the first inning, Kleins, Oliver, and Hebner. So here's Gene Kleins. Oh, Hershiser. And that's going to be a strike there. Kleins at left field, 1 for 4. Only the first 4 batters for the Pirates got hits. 1-1, nobody out. They got to do better. They were one of the best offensive teams in baseball. I think they were one of the best, if not the best. And they've been shut down here. That'll be on the ground. And third to first, 1 out. 1 out. And I know his name wasn't Marinkoff. It was something else, but that's going to be something we work on. Al Oliver at center field. And down low, ball 1. Hershiser's first attempt here in the playoffs. It'll be a strike. So Oliver, 1 for 3 yesterday. I don't think they had a walk. It'll be 2-1 to Al. High 3-1. Can he get on first? Bottom of the first inning, 1 out, nobody on. High pop fly. This is to right field. And it is, hits the ground and a base hit. Oliver to second. Al Oliver will get a double with 1 out. Al Oliver. So Hershiser against Richie Hebner now, third base. Bottom of the first, 1 out. And that's going to be a ball down low. So Hebner at third base. That'll be a high pop fly underneath. They can't get anything going there. And it'll be caught. Will they go to third? No. It'll be 2 outs. Here's Roberto. He had the 3-run home run. He's got to be MVP of the league. You know he has to be. And here's Roberto. They're going to be very careful around him. Maybe not. He takes the first pitch to right field, and it'll be caught. We go to the second inning. The score, Los Angeles nothing, Pittsburgh nothing. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Minnesota, nobody scored a run yet. Nobody scored a run yet. And of the other 3 games, only 2 of the 6 have a hit. So in the second inning, Cleveland holding it down. Minnesota being no hit at home. Montreal being no hit at home. The Pirates are the only home team today with a hit. So here's Pedro Guerrero, 1 for 4 in the series. And they'll foul it off, 0-1. So we go Guerrero, Shelby, and Anderson. And that'll be a strike there. So Doc Ellis, he'd like to be in for the full game. Struck him out, 1 out. It was a changeup. So Ellis gets him 1 out. And here's John Shelby, center field. So Shelby, and that's going to be a ball very high. Doc Ellis. The pitch here, that's going to be a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-1 with an out. Again, that's going to be ball 2, 2-1. With 1 out. Ellis to Shelby. And they'll foul it off. 2-2. Ellis the pitch. That's going to be a shot to left field. It'll curve foul, and it'll be foul. 2-2 with an out. Shelby. That's going to be outside, 3-2. 3-2 with an out, 1 for 4. He had the only home run yesterday. 1 out, Ellis. He struck him out, another one. And there's going to be 2 outs. Here's Dave Anderson, the shortstop, 0 for 2 in the series. And Ellis has a few pitches today. That's going to be a ball down low. Ellis with 28 so far. The pitch there, it's going to be low again, 2-0. Anderson hasn't had a hit all series, batting 0. It'll be 3-0. The pitch. A swing and a miss there, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that'll be ball 4. So Ellis walks Anderson, and Anderson will go to first. So the Dodgers in the top of the 2nd inning, 2 outs. Here's Burnett. I forget what his real name is, but the third baseman. So Ellis. Oh, are they gonna steal? No, it's gonna be a strike though. They held the bat. He's 1 for 2. They throw to first. He's safe. Ellis. That's gonna be a high pop fly center field. This one is back. And Tracy's around second. They're gonna go to third. This could be an early run. They pick it up at center field. Al Oliver will throw in, and it is gonna be 1-0 Dodgers. A triple for Tracy. And it's 1-0 here in the top of the 2nd with 2 outs. And here's Steve Sachs, 0 for 1. And that's going to be a strike. He's 1 for 4 in the series. He does have a stolen base. And that'll be fouled off, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. High and deep to left. Are they going to be able to get it? And it's hooking foul, and it'll hit the ground. The 0-2 with 2 outs. And it's going to be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And fouled it off again. Top of the 2nd inning, the Dodgers leading 1-0. The Ellis pitch. And that'll be fouled again. He's had a lot of pitches, 40 in 2 innings. The pitch to Sachs, and it'll be 2-2. He can't get that oomph. He can't get that final out. The 2-2. And he jammed him to right field, but it's going to hit the ground. No, it won't. Burnett with the catch. But the Dodgers have a run, just like yesterday, and they have a 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. The bottom of the 2nd, here's Willie Stargell, Sanguin, and Robertson. So Hershiser only with 12 pitches. Here's Stargell. And that's going to be a ball there. So Stargell begins the part of the lineup that doesn't have a hit for the Pirates. Hershiser, and that's going to be outside, 2-0. They haven't walked yet. They only have a hit today. They didn't walk yesterday. It'll be a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that'll be fouled away, 2-2. So it'll be 2-2. And that'll be to right field. That's going to be a base hit for Willie. And Willie, it's going to go to the wall. Stargell will go to second. He's not exceptionally fast, but he will get into second. It's going to be second base with nobody out. Here at Three Rivers Stadium, here's Sanguin. 0 for 3. So Stargell gets on second, nobody out. And Hershiser in the bottom of the 2nd. This is big. That's going to be a strike. So Sanguin. It'll be big for him. Sanguin to right field. Let's see. It's going to hit the ground. Will Stargell score? They're going to throw home. Stargell coming home. And we're going to be tied at 1. Sanguin with the RBI. And the Pirates have it tied at 1. So here's Bob Robertson, first base. Hershiser struggling. They still don't have an out. And Robertson will foul that away, 0-1. Game number 2 for everybody. The pitch, it's going to be 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Robertson will foul it off again. The 0-2 again, Hershiser, and that's going to be down low, 1-2. They got the starters to win the World Series, both these teams. That's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. The Pirates pride themselves on offense, and yesterday they won, but they didn't have it. Dave Cash, second base, 1 on, 1 out, and that'll be a ball. You can see the Pirates here. That's going to be fouled away. 1-1 the score, 1-1 the count, 1 out. The pitch, fouled again. They're just fouling everything away. Hershiser to Cash. No, 2-2. 2-2 with one out. Houston scored in the top of the third. That'll be on the ground. Let's see. They'll pick it up. They throw. It's 6-4-3. Oh, what a play! What a double play, and it was big. But at the end of 2, the score, Pittsburgh 1 and LA 1. Out-of-town scoreboard, Omar Vizquel. A sac fly. And Vizquel, Baerga scores. 1-0 Cleveland. They lost that first game 14-3. Houston leads Montreal. And they hold on to the lead going into the Astrodome. Bottom of the third, Philadelphia, Minnesota. Bobby Wine, that's the guy's name. So here's Mickey Hatcher, 0 for 5 in his series, 0 for 1 today. That'll be a high fly ball to right field. And underneath this, Clemente makes the catch, 1 out. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Gibson, who's 1 for 1 today. And they'll foul that one off. Well, Doc Ellis has 44 pitches so far. And that'll be fouled again. Ellis looking. Right now, it's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 out. 2 outs, top of the third, and here's Mike. And Mike Marshall. That's going to be inside. They're going to call that a strike. 1-1. Unlike yesterday when it was 1-0, then it was 3-1. And that's the way it ended. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's going to be down low, 2-1. So Mike Marshall's 1 for 1 today, 1 for 5 in this series. Now to be on the ground. They'll pick it up. Oh, he dropped it. That's an error. He booted it. He booted it. And that's Richie Hebner with the error. Let's see if that hurts. Here's Rick Dempsey. And Dempsey, he'll take that one low for a ball, 1-0. They can't get that third out in the innings. That's the thing that'll kill them. The 1-0, Ellis. That'll be on the ground, foul. Getting that third out, they're just having so much trouble. And that's going to be a strike, 1-2. Can Ellis get out of the inning? Nope, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Look, bases loaded for Minnesota in the bottom of the third. And the pitch by Ellis. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. They go to the bottom of the third inning. It's LA 1 and Pittsburgh 1. Well, the much maligned pitching staff. You can see here in the bottom of the third. Here's Gene Alley, the shortstop. And this is going to be big. Oral Hershiser now. It's 1-1 the game. This will be Alley. They'll hit it on the ground. A nice stop there. They throw to first. He's going to be safe. But Anderson dove and got it. They threw to first. Here's Gene Kleins, 0 for 1. Kleins, and that's going to be ball 1. At first is Gene Alley. First hit of the series. Here's Kleins. 1 for 5 in the series. This could be 6-4-3. There it is, and they get him. That's the second double play in 2 innings. And that hurts the Pirates. Here's Al Oliver, batting second. 2 for 4 in the series. He's 1 for 1 today. Oliver, and that's going to be a shot and a base hit. He's 2 for 2. So Al Oliver a double and a single. Well, he's got 2 different hits. Richie Hebner at third base. He's 0 for 1 on the season, .317 hitter, 23 home runs. On the ground, and that should be an out, and it is. We go to the 4th inning. The Dodgers 1 and the Pirates 1 here in game number 2. Pedro Guerrero against Doc Ellis. Doc Ellis, 55 pitches. And he's going to start off with a strike in the top of the 4th inning. LA 1, Pittsburgh 1. The pitch. And it's going to be another strike, 0-2. Here in the playoffs, game number 2. Tomorrow, game number 3, that'll be big. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's just interesting to see how this goes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th inning. Ellis. And it's going to be low ball 3. 3-2 here in the top of the fourth. The pitch high, and he got a hold of this one all the way to center field, and now Oliver can't get it. And he's going to go to second. Can he go to third? Let's see. They throw it in. It's going to be a double. Pedro Guerrero gets on second with nobody out. And now the question is, can they get him in? There's nobody out. Here's John Shelby, 0 for 1. Ellis with already 61 pitches. Shelby will foul it off. So no balls, 1 strike, nobody out. And Guerrero on second. That's going to be low ball 1. 1-1. As Ellis, the pitch, it's going to be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. To John Shelby. And on the ground, it'll be 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cleveland a 1-0 lead there. Oh, he struck him out. He throws Shelby. That's going to be 1 out. It took 5 pitches to do it. But that'll be 1 out. That was a big out. Dave Anderson, the shortstop. And Anderson against Ellis. And it'll be outside ball 1. So Anderson. This is Doc Ellis. That's going to be the right field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to be 2-1. There's going to be absolutely no doubt about that one. They'll throw it in. And they'll go to second, but it'll be safe. And a double by Anderson. And it is now 2-1 LA. Here in the top of the fourth. Here comes Marinkov. I know that's not his name. But here's the pitch. And that'll be a swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. He had an RBI, the only one of the game before the last hit. 1 for 1 today. Ellis, 71st pitch. Inside, high pop fly. Are they going to be able to get this? And they do. No, they don't. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out, 2 outs. Doc Ellis with 7 strikeouts. And 2 outs, we go to Steve Sachs. Sachs is 0 for 2. And a swing and a miss there, 0-1. Top of the fourth inning. It's a 2-1 Dodger game. Quickly, 2 strikes. They're trying to get that third out. The pitch. Struck him out, and they get it. They go to the bottom of the fourth inning. LA gets 1 to take the lead here in game number 2. It's 2-1. Bottom of the fourth inning, here's Roberto. Roberto had that earlier home run last game. And today's 0 for 1. Hershiser only 34 pitches for him. Inside, oh, that's a strike. So a little spurious of a call. Hershiser and Clemente will take a low 1-1. 2-1 Dodgers, bottom of the fourth. Low, it's going to be 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to be a shot to left field, Clemente, and Clemente will go. He's got speed. He will go to second base, and Roberto Clemente has a double. Didn't even need to slide in. Didn't even need to slide in, and here's Willie. So Clemente's on second, nobody out there, 6th hit of the day. And Urshel to Stargell, that'll be a strike. Stargell a lot of times strikes out, which hurts. Especially now, you need to put the ball into play. And that's going to be 0-2 quickly. He's prone to strike out here. The pitch. And it'll be high ball 1. 1-2 for Hershiser. Clemente on second. Struck him out, and that hurt. 1 out. So the Pirates have 6 hits. Here's Sanghi, and he's 1 for 1. He has their only RBI. Hershiser down low, ball 1. 1-0 to Manning, and that's going to be to right field. It'll be foul, though. 1-1, bottom of the fourth inning, 1 out. Hershiser. Oh, that's going to go, and let's see Roberto. Will they go around third? Roberto, they come home. They will not go. And with 1 out, Roberto is in sacrifice position. Mickey Hatcher in right field threw it home. They weren't going to test his arm. Here's Robertson with Clemente in sacrifice position. And it's going to be ball one. 2-1 LA. Hershiser and a swing and a miss there. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Robertson, high pop fly. Will it be deep enough for Clemente? And they make the catch. They come home. They throw home. And this one is caught, and he's out at home plate. Oh, my! Mickey Hatcher, what a throw. And we go to the 5th inning. It is silent here. It's LA 2, Pittsburgh 1. The out-of-town scoreboard. Houston leads Montreal 1-0 in the 5th. Philadelphia 2-1. They take the lead in the 5th. And Oakland now leads 3-1. But Jimmy Hall got ejected for Minnesota. He's going to have to, there's problems there. Because Hall, remember, he won it yesterday on a home run. They almost had a riot there. Miguel Valpone ground out. Giambi scored. Chavez doubled. The other Giambi scored. Wes Covington doubles. Rojas and Allen scored. And that's what we have now. Houston. Jose Cruz, the sacrifice fly. Andy Ashby scored. Here's Mickey Hatcher. He just threw somebody out at home. And Ellis, that'll be fouled off. Ellis is 76, now 77 pitches. And it's going to be a strike 0-2. Hatcher has not had a hit all playoffs. It'll be ball one. Of course, this is the second game. But everybody on the Dodgers has a hit at least. That'll be fouled off. 1-2. With nobody out. And inside 2-2. LA 2, Pittsburgh 1. The pitch, it's going to be fouled again. So here they go. The 2 strike. On the ground. Should be easy. They throw to first. They get the out, 1 out. Gene Alley. An easy throw to Bob Robertson. Here's Kirk Gibson. And Gibson now. He's going to swing and a miss there, 0-1. Gibson is 1 for 2 today, 2 for 6 in the series. And Gibson will be 1-1. The Dodgers lead 2-1. Clemente was thrown out at home plate. 1-2 with an out. And that'll be foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he struck him out, 2 outs. Number 9 on the day. Gibson went after that one. It was high and inside. And now here's Mike Marshall. He's 1 for 2. And Marshall, that's going to be ball 1. That little yellow line where you see pitches, that's the batter in the hand. Where they're standing, I should say. That'll be fouled off, 1-1. The Dodgers 2, the Pirates 1. The pitch and a swing and a miss there. It'll be 1-2 with 2 outs. The pitch here. On the ground, this should be easy. They pick it up, throw to first, 2 out. 3 out, sorry. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score is LA 2, Pittsburgh 1. Game number 2 of the Creators Cup. Many different things going on. Cleveland has just tied it. Cleveland has tied it at 3. Here's Dave Cash. Montreal has tied it. All these games are close. And the pitch there, it's going to be a strike. More often than not, these games are very close as Hershiser stays in here. That's going to be fouled off quickly, 0-2. This will be the 51st pitch for Hershiser. And Cash will foul it off. No balls and 2 strikes. And that'll be fouled again. The 0-2. And low, 1-2. Hershiser now. And fouled again. 1-2. High pop fly and underneath. And they're going to make the catch. 2 out. 1 out. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Gene Alley. Alley at shortstop. He'll be on the ground. They're going to pick it up. They throw to first. That's easy. Third to first. 2 out.
Please remember to drink responsibly.
And Gene Klein's 0 for 2. He's looking a little bit down. The Pirates down 2-1. Inside, ball 1. So Hershiser here in the 5th inning. That'll be fouled off. 1-1. You might say that was only halftime of the baseball game, but you know, it's not equal like football. That's going to be high pop fly. This one to right field. This one will hit the wall maybe, and it will. All the way to the wall, and they're going to go to second base. It'll be a double. Well, they go to third. They're going to make the turn. They go to third. It's a triple. Gene Klein's got a triple. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 outs, and now Al Oliver is 2 for 2, can tie the game up. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Hershiser. And that's going to be a strike. Oh, Al Oliver, it was right down the middle. Right down the middle for Oliver. He's hit the ball hard today. And that's going to be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's going to be fouled off. 1-2. 1-2 with 2 outs.
For this evening, please remember
pitch.
to drink responsibly.
And that's going to be fouled again. 1-2 with 2 outs. A base hit, and we're tied. The pitch. That'll be foul again. Bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch. Did he go? No, he didn't. 2-2. 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch. No, 3-2. There's a runner on first. Hershiser to Oliver.
He struck him
Oh,
out.
they call it strike 3. And Oliver couldn't get his bat on the ball. He just took it. They go to the 6th inning. It's LA 2, Pittsburgh 1. Oh, my. The 8th pitch, it was tough. The out-of-town scoreboard. Chris Short is having a great game. Sean Berry tied it up against Houston. And Herbert Perry doubled and Lofton scored. And Manny Ramirez doubled and Perry scored. That's how Cleveland tied it up. In the top of the 5th, bottom of the 5th inning, Doc Ellis struck out 9 through 5. You have that, but Sean Berry, a home run. But Jimmy Hall gets ejected for arguing the strike call. Denny Walling grounded into a double play for Houston. It's 1-1, Houston and Montreal. Montreal has a 1-0 series lead. Minnesota a 1-0 series lead. Nobody with the 1-0 series lead currently leads now. Here's Rick Dempsey. He's hitting 167, and Doc Ellis. That'll be Dempsey to right, and this one will go to the wall. How far will Dempsey go? Dempsey will go to second, and a 167 hitter starts with a double with nobody out. Doc Ellis, that was his 92nd pitch. Now 93rd is Pedro Guerrero, 1 for 2. And that's going to be a strike. Dempsey on second, nobody out in the 6th. A swing and a miss there, 2 strikes. 0-2 with no outs, the pitch. And on the ground, they're going to get it to first. Robertson will step on it, 1 out. So Dempsey will go to third. He's in sacrifice position. Here's John Shelby, 0 for 2. And that's going to be ball 1. Top of the 6th inning. The Pirates don't want any more runs. On the ground, they will not go home. Second to first, 2 out. Dave Cash with a great play as Dave Cash threw to Robertson, and they got Shelby. Nobody scored, 2 outs. Here's Anderson, the shortstop, 1 for 1 with an RBI. And that's going to be a strike. Doc Ellis still in. And that'll be on the ground. His 99th pitch. They go to first. Alley to Robertson, and that's it. They go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Dodgers 2 and the Pirates 1. So bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Richie Hebner. 0 for 2 today. Clemente was thrown out at home plate. This will be on the ground. They pick it up. They throw to first, and Hebner beats it out. A base hit for Hebner, the 9th for the Pirates. Here in the bottom of the 6th, here's Roberto. Roberto 1 for 2 today. And for the Dodgers, that'll be inside, ball 1. 1-0. Roberto now hitting 400. That's going to be a shot to left field. Will it hit? Yes, it will. And that'll be a base hit. They're going to go to second, first and second with nobody out. Hebner to second. Here in the 6th inning, here's Willie. Willie's 1 for 2. Hershiser. And Hershiser down low, 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Willie Stargell's 1 for 2 and a swing and a miss there. They need again ball movement, but not a double play. Philadelphia added another run. The pitch. Oh, it gets by. They're going to be in sacrifice position right now. They're going to get a couple chances for this. A base hit, and they're going to take the lead for Pittsburgh. Hershiser, 73 pitches. The 2-1 to Stargell. Nobody out. Stargell fouls it away. Bottom of the 6th, the 2-2. That's going to be foul again. He has a propensity for striking out, and he knows it. The pitch, 3-2. The bases are loaded. Manny Sanguin coming up next. The pitch here, and struck him out. Oh, my, no, it's foul, it's foul. It is foul. 3-2, nobody out. And he struck him out. There we go. We were a pitch early on that one. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. And Sanguin is 2 for 2 against Hershiser. Sanguin, that's going to be a strike. The Pirates need a fly ball. The pitch again, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll be up and fouled away. Pirates having trouble. It's Sanguin and then Robertson, who was great in the regular season. Sanguin to left field. Will it be long enough? Let's see. It's to the wall. It's caught. They're going to come home. They throw home. And this thing is going to be tied. They do it with 2 outs. Clemente will get the 3rd. And the Pirates have tied it up. Bob Robertson now, 2 outs. Runner on 3rd. He was so good in the regular season, ball 1. 0 for 2 today, hasn't had a hit in the postseason. And it'll be 1-1. Hershiser's 85th. It gets away. Clemente comes around. Clemente, they lead. On a wild pitch with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, my. Oh, was that big. And now Robertson, a little pressure off him. High and deep to center field. We're going to see this one. They get underneath, and they're going to make the catch. 7th inning. It's 3-2. The 7th inning stretch. We'll take a look at all the scores. Oakland with 2 outs and the bases loaded. They could really go crazy there. Here's Tracy, and the pitch fouled off, 0-1. That was Ellis's 100th pitch. And they're going to keep Ellis in. A swing and a miss there. Quickly 0-2. The Dodgers are now down 3-2. They have those innings. They play well, then they give it up, but the Pirates have gotten base hits all day. They've been threatening. Out off again. 1-2. It's the only team, them and the A's actually, that have a 1-0 series lead that are winning. The pitch. Ball 3, 3-2. The 3-2. Struck him out, 1 out. 10th strikeout for Ellis. And here's Steve Sachs, 0 for 3. And Steve Sachs, that'll be a strike, 0-1. Sachs is 0 for 3. That'll be a high pop fly to right field. And going back is Dave Cash. He's going to make the catch, 2 out. And here's Vicky Hatcher. He hasn't had a hit all series. And that'll be a swing and a miss. Giusti will be warming up. He might come in for a 2-inning save. The 0-2 with 2 outs. And a little looper, Sanguin. The first, they get him. Enjoy the 7th inning stretch. Philadelphia leading 3-1. They want to tie the series. Montreal and Houston are tied. Bottom of the 7th, nobody out, 2 on. And Oakland has taken the lead. They lead 1-0 in that series. So here's Dave Cash. He's 0 for 2. And that's going to be ball 1 underneath. Bottom of the 7th inning. The Pirates would love to get, it'll be 2-0. They would love to get that insurance run. Cash, he did. It'll be 2-1 now. Cash, it'll be on the ground. They dive, and it's going to be an infield hit. Dave Cash, he gets on. Here's Gene Alley, 1 for 2, 11 hits today. Boy, it beats those 4 hits yesterday, and that's going to be a strike. That's what hurts Clemente's home run. That's the thing about Clemente. He's so good. When you have somebody like Clemente, your old team is awful. He hits a home run and you win a game you should have lost. It'll be 2-1. This series could easily be tied after this game. That's going to be a shot to left field and a base hit. So they're going to get 2 on. They throw to third, but nobody's going. 2 on with nobody out. Bottom of the 7th inning. And here's Gene Kleins. Kleins at left fielder, and that's going to be ball 1. Hershiser is 96. That'll be fouled away, 1-1. 3-2 Pirates lead the Dodgers. And it'll be away, ball 2. 2-1. Hershiser now, 3-1. Nobody out, the bases could be loaded. Look at Minnesota, same thing. Bases loaded, nobody out, the pitch. On the ground, could be 6-4-3. There's 6-4-3. Oh, what a crushing blow. And Cash will be on third. Here's Hal Oliver. Oh, my. Kleins goes back, and he is upset. And that'll be ball 1. Boy, was that a huge play for the Dodgers. A strike, 1-1. To Al, who's 2 for 3. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the 8th inning. The Pirates had a golden opportunity. It is now still 3-2. Well, this could be. Here's Steve Blass. Steve Blass pitched 2 innings yesterday. Gave up 1 hit. He is in, and he is going to be in relief. Here's Kirk Gibson, 1 for 3. And Blass, that's going to be a ball 1. So Blass is in, not used. He's a starter. But they need him in here. That'll be on the ground. Short to first, one out. It's a one-run lead. Here's Mike Marshall. He's 1 for 3. Blast only with 2 pitches. And that's going to be low ball. Oh, a strike. Well, no, that was right. You didn't see it in the thing above. Marshall 0-1. That'll be fouled off. Top of the 8th inning, game 2 for everyone. Swing and a miss. Actually, it'll be fouled. 0-2 with 1 out. No. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Marshall's 1 for 3. Struck him out, and he just watched that one. 2 outs, and Blass is looking good. And now Rick Dempsey 1 for 3 with 2 outs. Dempsey, and that's going to be a ball down low. 1-0. And that'll be 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a miss. It'll be 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And fouled off. 1-2. That's going to be a hard shot to center field and a base hit. So they can't get that last one. And that's the story of the Pirates. They can't get that last out. LA staying alive. Dempsey's on. Here's Guerrero. You know he has power. Blast against Guerrero. 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss there, 0-1. Game number 2. 3-2, the pitch. And that's going to be low ball 1. The Pirates are 13th seed. The Dodgers are 20th and last. So the 1-1. Hard hit. Short. The second, and that's the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The score, the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers 2. There were 60 teams. 20 made it. And the Dodgers are the 20th seed out of all of them. The Pirates were 1 game away from having a bye. So this is a feisty LA team. Bottom of the 8th inning, here's Hebner. Hebner is 1 for 3. And that's going to be a strike. So on the bottom of the 8th, Ritchie. And it'll be 1-1. Earl Hershiser. The pitch there, it'll be 1-2. But nobody out, nobody on. The Pirates need an extra. They need an insurance run, 1 out. Here in Pittsburgh, Three Rivers, Alejandro Pena will come in. And Alejandro will be in. And Roberto Clemente. They brought him in for Clemente. He's 2 for 3. When he makes contact on the first pitch, he hits it at 532. He hit over 400 in the regular season. He's hitting 500 now. And that's going to be a strike. If anything, Clemente can get on. Oh, wow, I see other games going. Montreal has a lead. Oakland has a lead. So it's 1-1 with an out. The pitch. And that'll be fouled away, 1-2. This is big to Clemente. If he can get on, there'll be somebody on with 1 out. The pitch. Struck him. No, he didn't. He fouled it again. 1-2 with 1 out. To Clemente. That's going to be a little shot to center field. And a base hit. Clemente's 3 for 4. He's superhuman. I swear to you, this guy is superhuman. Clemente on first. Here's Willie. He's the one holding him back. He should be Krypton. Willie Stargell's now Krypton. Pena gave up a hit. And that's going to be a ball down low. 1 out. Clemente is at first. He was thrown out at home earlier in the game. And that'll be fouled away. 1-1. Stargell is 1 for 3 today. 1-1 pitches. He's hit fair. He's hit a 562 for 3 home runs. He fouls that off. 1-2. 1-2 with an out. And struck him out. He struck out 3 times today, and that's tough for Stargell. 2 outs. And here's Sanguillen, 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Player of the game, him and Clemente. Sanguillen. Pena's got to be careful. Sanguillen on the ground, though. Can he beat it out? Can he? Oh, it's an error! It's an error, and that's on Anderson. He got an error. So there's 2 on with 2 outs. And Bob Robertson will be up. He's 0 for this series, 0 for 6. 0 for 3 today. 2 on, 2 out, Pena. And that's going to be a strike. They make that call there. Was in the zone. The pitch. And a swing and a miss here. 0-2. 0-2 with 2 outs. Robertson is 0 for 3 today. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 outs, a pitch. On the ground. And they pick it up, throw him out. Second to first. And the Dodgers are down to their last 3 outs to score the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers 2. Out of town scoreboards. The Oakland A's beat Cleveland 4-3. They end up winning 4-3. A wild pitch wins the game for Oakland. Montreal leading 3-1 in the top of the 9th inning. They're about to end that game. They might be up 2-0. And Philadelphia leading Minnesota 3-1 the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll switch to that game. There's an ejection there. So Steve Blass is in against John Shelby, 0 for 3. Blass wants to get the save. It's going to be low ball 1. John Shelby 0 for 3 today, 1 for 7 in the playoffs. A swing and a miss, 1-1. Top of the 9th inning. The pitch. It'll be on the ground and foul, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And fouled off again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to be 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on the ground, 3-2. 3-2. They walk him. Well, anyway, that's going to be 1 on with nobody out. That's Shelby on first. Here's Stubbs. Franklin Stubbs, a pinch hitter. Steve Blass in a little bit of trouble. This will be Shelby on first, nobody out. Here's Stubbs. And that's going to be a ball up high, 1-0. It is tense here. 3-2 Pirates, the pitch. And outside 2-0. Oh, this is big. Houston has tied the game at 3. Top of the 9th inning, the 2-0. And 3-0 inside. You know this is going to be a strike. The pitch. And that's going to be a strike. They took that one. It's going to be 3-1. Blass does not want to give 2 walks in a row. The 3-1. Oh, it's going to be 3-2. Oh, so close on that one. Franklin Stubbs at 3-2. They throw to first. He's safe. The 3-2 to Stubbs. Struck him out. 1 out. 1 out there. 1 out. And now we're in the double play clause. Any pitch can end this game. Shelby at first. Here's Socha, the pinch hitter. The first time he's hitting all day. And Blass now. Outside ball 1. Batting .500 as a pinch hitter. That's incredible. Blass now, the pitch. And that's going to be ball 2. Blass is falling so far behind all these players. They throw to first, he's safe. 2-0 to Socha. And it's 3-0. This might be the third batter. I know it's the second straight. At 3-0, the pitch. And 3-1, they take that. Right down the middle. The 3-1 with 1 out, the pitch. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Blass at 33 pitches. The 3-2 with 1 out, so much on this pitch. The pitch to Socha. They walked him, and there's 2 on with 1 out. Here in the 9th. And here's Steve Sachs, 0 for 4. Steve Sachs is now 0 for 4. They keep Blass in. Blass the pitch, and it's going to be a strike. So 0-1 with one out. I think Giusti's done. So they brought in Blass. 0-1 with one out. The pitch. It'll be on the ground. Maybe they pick up. Blass picks it up. He throws to second and get one. It's over first. They got it. The game is over. The game is over, and the Pirates come out. It was a double play. Blass picked it up, threw to second. They threw to first. They barely got him, and they did, and that is it. Well, they escaped 2 games. But this time the Pirates pretty much should have won. And they did. And the Pirates get another ovation. They're up 2 games to none. They go to Los Angeles. And the final is 3-2. The MVP, Doc Ellis, he got the win. He gave up 6 hits and 2 runs, all earned. Struck out 10, walked 1 in 7 innings. He gets the win. Blass the save. Hershiser the loss. Giving up 3 runs, all earned. Giving up 12 hits. Struck out 6, walked none. And Alejandro Pena came in. They didn't walk anybody all day. The Pirates, Steve Blass walked 2 in 2 innings. And donuts go to Sachs, Hatcher, Shelby, but he walked. And for Pittsburgh, Mazeroski was in the last inning for defensive reasons. Clemente went 3 for 4 and went into right field was Vic Mustin. All right. Never heard of him. Now Bob Robertson 0 for 4. He gets a donut. Multiple hits. Hal Oliver had 2. Clemente had 3. Sanguian had 2 and Alley had 2. For L.A., Dempsey had 2, and that's it. The Pirates have a 2-game lead. Now, we're going to take a look as we leave this. Bottom of the 9th inning, top of the 9th, Philadelphia, but bottom of the 9th, Montreal will go, and we're going to go to that game. Oakland a 2-0 lead. Pittsburgh a 2-0 lead. Montreal wants to be a 2-0 lead. So let's see him. Here's Milligan. Milligan in the bottom of the 9th inning, the 0-2. And that'll be a high pop fly to right field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch. 1 out. That's Terry Pohl hustling. So Joe Sambito is pitching. Sambito, not the greatest ERA. Here's Darren Fletcher, 1 for 3. And Fletcher, that's going to be a high pop fly center field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch. 2 out. They got to go pitch by pitch. Rondell White is 0 for 3. He hasn't had a hit all series. And that one will actually be the first pitch. Rondell White, they come in, and we go to extras. It's the 2nd straight game where we go to extra innings. 3-3. Top of the 10th, Cedeno's on second. And here's Morgan 0 for 3. His only hit all series was a solo shot. And that'll be a swing and a miss. So Butch Henry is back in. Henry will be pitching again. That's going to be a strike. With Cedeno, Cesar Cedeno on second. Here's Morgan, the pitch. It gets away and Cedeno goes to third. Cedeno goes to third. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Struck him out, and they don't get him. They had 2 chances to get a sac fly. And that's going to be 1 out. Art Howe will be out. Remember, he had a home run. He had a home run yesterday. He's 1 for 4. Henry, 1 out with Cedeno in sacrifice position. They're going to walk him to get the double play. Here's Denny Walling. Walling is 1 for 4. He struck out in the 9th. And did he go? No, he didn't. Ball 1. So Butch Henry, 3-3 top of the 10th. The pitch. And it's going to be a strike. 1-1 to Henry. And that's going to be inside. 1-2. 1-2, 1 out. The pitch. And it's going to be inside, ball 2. 2-2 to Denny Walling. In extra innings, he hasn't had a hit all year. The pitch. Walling to left field. It'll be foul. 2-2 with an out. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's it. Walling goes down. There's going to be 2 outs. It happened yesterday. Here's Alan Ashby, 2 for 3. And that's going to be low ball 1. So Ashby 2 for 3. Here's Butch Henry. Ashby to right field. And it'll be caught, and that's it. They didn't score either yesterday. To go to the bottom of the 10th, the Astros are so close to making it 2-0. So on second is Rondell White. Here's Mike Lansing. He's 0 for 3 today. Zambito's still pitching. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. So Mike Lansing. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Joe Zambito trying to get Lansing here. For the first out, it'll be fouled again. 1-2. 1-2 with White at second base. The pitch. Struck him out. 1 out.
Took him out. Souvenir program.
1 out. Bottom of the second. Bottom of the 10th. Rondell White is the winning run. Here's Marquise Grissom. 1 for 4 today. They walk him. He had a double in the 8th inning. So Jeff Gardner at third base. Here's Jeff. This is his first at-bat. He was in for defensive reasons. The pitch, and that's going to be a ball down low. Here in the bottom of the 10th inning, 1 out, a base hit, the game's over. It's going to be a strike there, 1-1. They won yesterday 7-4 on a 3-run home run. The pitch to Gardner, fouled it off, 2 strikes. 1-2 with an out. And it'll be 2-2. 2-2 with 1 out. That's going to be to left field. Is it going to be able to drop it? Well, they might win this game. Who's Gardner? They throw home. And Gardner's just won the game. It's over. The Montreal Expos have a 2-0 lead. Oh, my goodness. And they are all celebrating. Another bottom of the 10th inning. Incredible walk-off win. And Montreal is up 2-0. Well, they can't stop them in the bottom of the inning. So the Expos have a 2-0 lead. Looking at the player of the game, Jeff Facero. He doesn't even get the win. Butch Henry does. He blew a save. Facero gave up no earned runs. Gave up 1 run. It was unearned. Only on 6 hits. The Expos had 2 errors. And Nolan Ryan gave up 1 run on 7 hits. It was earned. But Zambito gets the loss. Taking a look at the batting, Cruz gets a donut, but an RBI, probably a sac fly. Cabal with 2 hits, Pull with 3 hits. Morgan a donut, but he walked. Ashby with 2 hits. And Reynolds got a donut. Montreal, you had Floyd with a donut, but he walked. You had Walker with 3 hits. Barry with 2 hits. You remember Barry won it last night. He has 2 home runs in a series. Rondell White, a donut with no walks, and Lansing gets a donut also. And that's it as we take a look. And that's it. So let's take a look at all the final scores of the games. Very quickly, the Phillies beat the Twins 3-1. He scored in the top of the fourth inning, a two-run double by Covington. And Short gets the win. Mudcat Grant with the loss. The series is tied at 1. That's a big one. The Dodgers and the Pirates. You saw this one. It was, Clemente at home. He was thrown out, but they ended up winning the game 3-2. That was big. No blowouts today. 2 runs. We had 3 one-run games. And one was a 2-run. I guess you would call that a blowout. This one was I don't want to say a nightmare, but it was if you were the Houston Astros. They could easily be up. They could easily be up 2-0 and going back to Houston, but they can't score in extra innings. And the Oakland A's against the Cleveland Indians. And that was big. We want to say this. This one was a 4-3 win. 6th inning. So it is the 6th inning. You had a run there. I think it was sacrifice fly. I don't know. But Cleveland will host. And the Cleveland Indians lose. So everything is 2-0 except for Philadelphia, who won today. Facero number 1, Short number 2, and Doc Ellis number 3. They're all pitchers. So I'm shocked Clemente didn't get it. Clemente was incredible. Looking at the next games, as you take a look, it'll be Barry Ben Haas against Mark Clark, Bob Moose against Tim Leary, Kirk Reuter against Joe Niekro, and Jim Merritt against Ray Culp. Taking a look at the coverage, looking in this series, for Minnesota, you have Dick Allen's having a great series, and Joe Nosek is having a great series. Jimmy Hall was ejected. He was ejected. He had that 2-run home run yesterday. He got mad. He swore a little bit. I don't know if he's going to play in the next game. So that's going to be it for them. The Pirates, you can see that Terry Marenkov, that's not his name. Tracy, he is hitting .400. Rick Dempsey at .375. And for the Pirates, Roberto, .571. Al Oliver, .429. Remember when only 4 people had hits? They had a ton of hits today. The Houston Astros, everybody's got hits except for Jose Cruz. He's hitting a donut. Jeff Gardner's 1 for 1, but Larry Walker is 6 for 8 with a home run and 3 RBIs. We're going to be having that series next in Houston, as it'll be Reuter against Joe Niekro. And then here you have Sandy Alomar leading for Cleveland. Boy, their names, they were fine. I don't know why. Omar Vizquel, that was good. And the Oakland A's, you can see they have Eric Chavez, 5 for 8. And Ramon Hernandez, the catcher. Barry Ben Haas against Mike Clark. Now, the first game was a blowout. The second game was close. But then they're going to go to Cleveland, and you got to see how it is. Playoff tree, you see that. Everybody's 2-0 except for the Phillies and the Twins. All right, that's going to be it for today. Have a great day, and we will see you later.